Good evening, folks. I am Heidi, and this is Back Porch Magic Tuesday live reads. A few minutes early, but I was ready to go, so I figured why not? Let's pop on. Start today's Tarot Tuesday live smidge early. How's everybody doing today? Doing just peachy. Hi, Kellis. You stayed up late for me. Hello, Stephanie. All right. I'm going to hit the ground running. And then Anna, hello. I'm going to go right down the line, I guess. All right. Oop. And of course, I knocked down my phone because I'm a dummy. All righty. Nope, I don't want to hide. Okay. Let's start out with Kellis. What 3 cards do you got this week? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So in the middle here, we have the Lovers. And then on either side, we have the Knight or King of Cups in most decks. And then the Queen of Cups. So it seems like the perfect unification of the water signs, the element, a perfect union. It's not just like a perfect union, like an alchemy kind of thing, or temperance. This is actually like chosen. But it perfectly complements each other, and it's a team, these two people, the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And the way, you can't really see it from the way that I have it laid out, like when I go to show you, but like the Knight of Cups is like offering to the Lover's card, and the Queen of Cups, though, you can't, she's very amorphous, like she's facing the Lovers. So this is like, I imagine this is you and your partner actively choosing each other and like, yeah, we are down for this. So that's you usually get the no fortunes. So that's what I get for you, Kellis. All right. Oh, I always come at 7, which I guess is midnight your time, though it'll change come end of October. All right. Stephanie, hello. Oh, just dropped half the deck. You know, I once went to a psychic in Princeton for shits and giggles. Don't do that. And she was doing full and half deck readings, and I'm like, what the hell you need a whole deck for? I don't know. Anyway, you're welcome, Kellis. Have a good night, and maybe I'll see you next week if you're not hanging on. All right, Stephanie. Ooh, okay. So we start out with Temperance art in my deck, but it's called Temperance in other decks. We have the Queen of Cups again. And 5 of Wands. And I'm getting a slightly different take on the Queen of Cups here. This is almost a little bit of like being in the cups in a sense. The Temperance is like maybe suggesting kind of being aware or mindful of what you're consuming and how much you're consuming. And perhaps this is related to a lot of emotions going on, or misguided sense of self-care. Like you could be doing things that you think are taking care of yourself, but because they make you feel better, at least in the short term, but they might not be. And that is causing a lot of difficulty. And this card is literally called Strife. It's like no matter what you do, you can't seem to move forward. It just seems like you're just kind of dragging your ass around. Draw there's like a card usually required to kind of shift that to see. Okay, so I get the Six of Discs to kind of help you shift off whatever is like bogging you down. I don't know if that is trying to succeed at something. It's a Six of Discs. Not succeed at something, but maybe if you don't have a job right now, it might be the time to get a job, or seek something, try to get something that you've been wanting to get. This is a material thing. Like, yeah, it's obtaining something material and perhaps maybe even like a gift from someone. A monetary gift or a small loan, or trying to find a new job. It could be even just trying to find a new job. So, all right, Anna, certainly. How are you this evening, darling? I don't know if it's evening where you are. It's early evening where I am. It feels like fall, but it's not. We only just passed Lammas or Lugnasa, depending on what sort of neo-pagan you are. If you are. Okay. Ooh, okay. I need a clarifier. Oh, wow. Okay. So in the middle here, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And on either side, one side we have the Two of Cups. And the opposite side of it is the Ace of Swords. I looked for a direction for it, and it's the Sun. I need one more for this, actually. I'm a little hazy tonight. Okay. It seems like you have a choice, and this could go either way, but it doesn't seem to matter. Like the Wheel of Fortune, this is kind of a neutral. People think it's a good luck card, but it's different. It's more of a neutral card. It's just showing that things are kind of moving around. What you've put into your life is going to come back at you for better or for worse. But on either side, you have both very kind of positive things going on. You have like a new emotional or a love connection. But on the other side, and this could be like both things, you have clarity and kind of a great joy, like here comes the sun going on in the opposite direction. So if you're on kind of like I wouldn't say a crossroads, it just seems like you're not sure which way things are going and that you might make a misstep. You're not going to make a misstep. You know what you're doing, and it seems like whichever way you decide to go, it's going to work out okay. So, all right. You're welcome, Stephanie. Anybody else? Just got you three on for the moment. How about that Delta variant? It could be. It could be. All right, Mary Ann, I can certainly give you a 3-card reading. All right, you can always, I'm Heidi from Back Porch Magic. I feel y'all already know that because I feel like most of your regulars. Yes, you can please check out backporchmagic.com. And if you like, you can donate to one of the apps over my head or book a reading with one of us. But I'm going to draw 3 cards for Marianne right now. Okay. And then Courtney will be next. Okay. Oh, and tonight won't be a super long read because I do have a booked reading later. So, okay. All right. Okay, so Marianne, it starts out with the Knight, or the Prince of Swords, which is the Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands and other discs, or other decks. Oh, getting cross-tongued. And next we have the Two of Swords, and it ends out with the Princess of Discs with the Empress, which is a very I don't know if you're trying for a baby. If you're not trying for a baby, it seems like you could be trying for something that is almost like a baby. And just kind of know that it seems like that's impending. I know it's very specific. Um, Prince of Wands is just kind of like this you have arrived energy. Like the thing you've been waiting for is finally, like, it's coming. It's on the horizon. It's like blazing. It's like a blazing sun. And next we have the Two of Swords is also called peace. So it's kind of like a coming to terms internally, like a mental state, like realizing that whatever is happening is okay. You've come to terms with it. But on this side, we're ending out with the Princess of Discs, which, like, she's one of the pregnancy cards, and she's pregnant. And then the Empress, like, came out with her, and that's also can be a pregnancy card. So I don't know if that's what you're trying for. If you're not trying for a pregnancy, this is definitely like a physical idea that might be somehow associated with like traditional feminine, whether it's like kitchen, cooking, restaurant, baking, fashion, healing, any kind of whatever, healing, anything traditional feminine, that's kind of coming into fruition. So it could even be like making your own little nest of a home, or starting a new business that's along those lines. But it's a lot of times it's a baby. So I don't know if that helps you, but alrighty. So Courtney, yes, hello. Oh, I forgot all about that. Okay. I'll just let you folks know, 95% of the time, I do not remember what I read for y'all. It's just because it's not information for me. It's for you guys. And also, like, imagine how much I would have to remember. Okay, Courtney, she needs some clarification. Okay. Okay, so in the middle here, we have the Princess of Wands. And then on the first card, the one side was the Priestess. And the opposite side is Justice. So, like, the Princess of Wands in the middle is kind of telling me is just kind of like go with the flow, relax, let go of anything that you're worried about or afraid of, or just kind of getting meddled up in, just kind of go with the flow. And then on one hand, we have the Priestess, who is like, she's the keeper of knowledge, internal knowledge. It's kind of saying, like, look within yourself. It's kind of, she's the keeper of secrets, haha, secret admirer. It could be someone that you already know and respect a great deal. And I can't remember if I got the sense of it being like a romantic thing. It probably did if I called it a secret admirer. But it might not be romantic. It might just be someone who really thinks you're really awesome, but won't say so. But on the other hand, something about this Justice makes me think they could be a Libra. So if they are a Libra, don't take too much stock in it, because Libras are notoriously fickle. They change their minds all the time. So the center of it is like, don't worry about it so much. Go with the flow. I mean, maybe something will come from it, maybe not. But also, you have, it's not just like, you have a lot to learn too. And you're learning it. But this is like the internal, like, female sort of intuition knowledge. I don't know. I feel like that is as clear as mud. But I did see that I'm pretty sure they're a Libra. All right, Marianne. Oh, I don't want to skip over. All right, Amanda, and then Ellen after Amanda. Oh, wait, Marianne has something to say. Okay. All right, because I was just definitely seeing like bringing something like to fruition with your full being. I mean, those cards are traditionally like baby cards, but I know people who write and they are definitely their babies. All right, back to Amanda. Sorry about that, because that one like kind of stuck with me. I'm like, these are like screaming baby, but I have a feeling like it's not a baby, but It's a baby, but not a baby. Maybe, maybe. Okay. All right, Amanda. Three cards. All right, we get that Two of Swords again. Okay, actually, this is kind of, I don't know if you've had any disagreements with anybody lately. Okay, but in the middle here, we have the Two of Swords. And on one hand, we have the Empress. And on the other hand, we have the Queen of Discs. But the thing is they're on either side of the Two of Swords looking like this. They're not facing each other. So it's kind of like my first thought was like in a disagreement with someone, like probably another woman in your family or in your close friend group, one or the other. And the two of you were just not ready to reconcile just yet. This doesn't seem like a huge blowout, but it does seem like there's a big disagreement about something. But now's the time to cool off, and maybe, you know, because the Two of Swords is also called peace, I think eventually you two will have to kind of like have a discussion around whatever the disagreement is about. But maybe right now is just the time to cool off. Well, that's kind of oddly specific and short. All right. Hey, Ellen. Certainly, certainly, certainly. Okay. Hope everything's going all right. All right. Okay. Oh boy, Ellen. I don't know what you're getting into, but whoa, it's not bad. Don't freak out. It's not bad, Ellen. Okay, we start out with the Priestess, and then we have the Star, and then these two came out together. We have the Magus and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right, you already have a great deal of deep intuition and psychic ability and knowledge. I feel like it's not just the card telling me that. I kind of know already. And trust in those abilities. Like you already have a vast amount of knowledge already, and keep in touch with that. And it's all internal knowledge. It's because of the things that you've experienced in life and in your life, and the things that you've continued to experience. And just keep doing your studies and take your classes and everything, and you'll continue to learn and understand more. And the Star, this is like, oh, this is beautiful. I love it. You are deeply connected not only to your future, but also your past. And future as in like your descendants, but also your ancestors. And kind of like you have the ability to tap into that future and that past. And also just like you have deep emotional connections. Like you can kind of, as above, so below, you're able to connect with both. Okay, and finally, this feels almost like, not like a warning, but just reminding you that like you are a very talented and gifted person, and you have the ability, and I think you already have like the mastery over a lot of different things. But be careful what you do with it, like, because everything what goes around comes around, and whatever you put into this is exactly what's going to come out. So almost like guarding or just being careful of your own thoughts and what you think and what you say, because you're the kind of person that could easily turn that into reality, and that might not always be a good thing. So that's what I have for you, Ellen. Big, beautiful three, well, I know it was 4 cards, but I read the 2 as 1 card set. All right. Okay. Ruth, certainly. All right, you're welcome, Courtney. I hope that helped. I mean, feeling a little, not myself, not that I'm bad or not able to read tonight. I just do not feel as clear as I normally do. You're welcome, Ellen. Okay, but it's Ruth's turn. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we start out with the Lovers. And the next card is the Magus, the Magician. I call this one the Dark Magician. Okay. And finally, we have the Emperor. Okay. So I would be wary of, I'd be wary of things trying to get in your way or keep you from those things that you love and what you want to build for your life. Things that you love and what you want to build for your life. Or this could be as straightforward as like if you're a heterosexual, the man in your life. Like this Dark Magus is a trickster and he's kind of sitting between the two of them. So it's just kind of like a warning to be aware of things or people that will kind of confuse you and trick you and make you believe you're not worthy or that something isn't real or just basically keep you from the things that you want in your life. Be wary of that. Okay, so I hope that literally your ex just messaged. Are you in a relationship right now? Oh wait, card popped out for that. 10 of Cups. So I don't know if that means a yes, you're in a relationship right now. It's weird. It's not even Mercury retrograde yet. But basically, yeah, like stick to your support network. Like if it's your family, then your family, or if you have lots of close friends instead, stick to your friends, stick to your emotional support. Be wary of tricksters. All right, anybody else this evening? All right, you're welcome, Ruth. Them damn exes, man. All right. Anybody else want a reading this evening? Yes, no, maybe. I don't know if there's a delay on StreamYard like there is on Facebook when I do lives. Nope. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. I will see you all next Tuesday at 7 p.m. And like I said, you can always go to the website, backporchmagic.com, to donate. But also, like, they have an Etsy page where they sell lots of fun witchy stuff. I haven't gotten them yet, but like the herbal mixes look really interesting. You can get the deck. There's actually a couple of different decks now. There's the tarot deck if you want to learn tarot, and there's also a Sealy or Unsealy deck, oracle deck. That's an oracle deck, which is different. All right, see you next week. Where was I going with that? Okay, you can also book a reading with myself. I know Taryn isn't doing readings right now. I'm not sure if Mama Cat is, but you can book a reading with one of them or check out the podcast. And I don't know, check out the merch. Well, I'll see you all next week. It's been great reading for you and have a nice week.